But you need it, huh?
Win's a win. You know.
Were you not happy with it?
I was okay with it. You know, I didn't expect him to come forward so hard. I wanted to find my timing, get my range, and had a bit of a weight cut, and just trying to get my bearings in there in the clinch and figure it out.
I mean, wouldn't you have expected to need to do that coming back after 16 months anyways, to need to feel things out a little bit in the first round?
When I'm at my best, I wait. I find my timing. I let those nerves naturally fall off. You know, and getting that timing, that range, and understanding. And that's how we do it at the top of the game. You leave openings when you rush forward like that. It's you know, hit or miss. You know, he came forward and I didn't expect it. I wanted to work on other things, and he forced me to fall back with my right hook. And I clipped him a couple times and slowed him down.
They love you, man. This is a sign, I think.
Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Once you brought it to the ground, was there anything that were you just more confident once you were able to get mount and get on top of him in that second round?
He just felt weak in the clinch. The guy said he could wrestle, and I've seen some things that were laughable in his training videos. And so I knew I'd dominate him there. I wanted to work on the feet more, but he was just rushing forward so much into the clinch and just laying on me. So once I got a hold of him, I knew I could. I think anybody in this sport, if I get on top of anybody, they're not going to last long. People want to have these jiu-jitsu black belt, you know, world champions that don't really translate to MMA. They don't know how to use their hips. They engage too much with their hands, and they seek like submission finishes. There's no one better than me in grappling and in this sport. I'll smash anybody.
Luke, you look great tonight. Congratulations on the win. And you're coming back, like you mentioned a little bit earlier, you know, after 15 months. What is the toughest part about having to do that?
There's a lot of, you know, a lot of bridges you got to cross. But it's not my first rodeo. You know, I fought Jock Ray off 19 months off the shelf, and I'd never been out of the first round. I put in a 5-round war with him and took that title. So visualization and training and the right people around you, it all comes into play. And you know, you can see why I am where I am.
Luke, obviously your eyes are set on Michael Bisping, but would there be any other fight you'd be willing to take? All that happening in November?
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we'll see if that fight comes to be.
Would Chris Weidman pique your interest at all?
Chris Weidman's lost 3 in a row, and it doesn't make much sense at this point. I'd rather not do that again at the moment.
What if Whitaker?
Whitaker's a definite. He's a very interesting fight. I think he's the true champion right now. Man who fights the fights that count, other than some poser up there running away with a belt.
Is there any thought of moving maybe up light heavyweight? You talked about fighting Verdun before, which is an even bigger step. So
I'll fight light heavyweight. The weight cut was rough. I'm not gonna lie, it always is. Getting down and then that's part of the adjustment in there, is getting that, you know, letting my body readjust. It's not easy. I got a little big this time. I usually don't get that big. I think I was like 206 or something going in. Usually like 201, 202. For some reason I got a little heavy, so I did feel it out in there. But I'd love to go to light heavyweight. I do really well in the gym, and it's more natural for me. And I think I could do things. But DC is obviously the man right now in the division. I'm not going up until he gets out. If he goes up or if he retires, then you can damn well guarantee I'm coming up.
Hey Luke,
But
congrats on the
business
fight.
to do here first.
Luke, congrats on the fight. Can you tell us, you mentioned the right people, are you going to still be in Miami making camp?
I'm not in Miami. Staying away from Miami. I'm in Fort Lauderdale up there with Henry Hooft and Greg Jones and Kami. The guys are amazing. Great coaching staff. They're inspiring people, and the team's awesome. We went 3-0 tonight. Everyone out there from the Hooft camp. So guys crushed it.
Luke, speaking of like ring rust a little bit, it seemed like, you know, you're starting a little slow and you ate some shots up against the clinch, some hard punches. Do you feel good knowing that you were able to take those punches and kind of knock the cobwebs off without really getting hurt or rocked?
I've been fighting for fucking a long time, and I've been through a lot of wars. You know, just because I got caught with a lucky shot by Michael Bisping doesn't fucking say shit about me. I've taken shots. I can take them all day in the gym. I've taken them, and there's just there's unexplainable things happen in fighting. The best don't always win. This isn't boxing. We don't have a 10-second count. You screw up, you mess up for 1 second, and that's the end of it. So I fucked up. It's not going to happen again.
And then after you beat on him on the ground and you ended up tapping the strikes, it looked like you had like something to say. You were looking at him on the way, walking away after getting your hand raised or after the win. What did you have to say to him after?
I didn't say shit. I didn't say a damn thing. But this guy coming at me, just trying to belittle me and talk me down like I'm like I haven't done anything. I don't have a chin. I can't box. Motherfucker, shut up.
When all was said and done, could you feel the difference of having that full camp in Florida with those guys? Could you feel that tonight?
It wasn't even a full camp, man. I rushed in. I did a lot of things that took me away, and had some weird things in the camp. So I'd like to really just kind of keep my body in shape and go into a little smoother. I had a lot of things with my legs and different things I had to work around my back, and so some weird spasms. So I didn't get the best training camp in. I was a little worried.
You're getting old now, man. How old are you?
I feel good. Athletically, I can still throw a double kick, so I'm all right.
I know you obviously want a shot at Bisping, for revenge, but you were obviously calling GSP out too. So
I'm not calling GSP out. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it straight.
The question is,
I'm
do you
telling
think he has a
GSP to get the fuck out of this irrelevant fight that
Do you
they
think
put
he has
on.
any chance to beat Bisping?
I don't think he has any chance. No, I really don't. I
with the
mean, I'm
wrestling-
just telling you the straight truth. GSP is going to get crushed. His game plan will not work against Bisping. As much as I don't like him, the other guy, he's going to lose. The takedowns, Bisping's going to scramble. He's going to get up. The size is going to wear on him. He's going to outbox him. He's going to probably put him away in the later rounds. That's the fight. It's going to happen. I'll bet the house on it. I'll even fucking bet on it.
And if GSP were to win, you would want that fight, though?
GSP's, if he wins somehow, some way, because anything could happen in this sport, maybe, but he ain't going to fucking fight any of us. He's going to there's no way he fights any of us. That's the stupidest thing about this fight.
Do you think he pulls out? Well, you could say it.
I'm trying to inspire him in every way possible, shape, or form. Get the fuck out. This is my fight, and I'll be ready.
So you'll be at the Garden come either way?
I'll be ready. Like I said, I'm not taking any time off. I'm training. I'm ready to get back in. I'm tired of wasting time. That time off is the time off has made me reflect on it and know what I want and what I want to do, and I have a lot left to accomplish in the sport, and I'm here to fucking make it happen.